Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to have the most glorious punch.
You got a natural 20.
I crack my knuckles.
Alright, you describe this scene. You're gonna tell us how this goes down.
Yeah. She cracks her knuckles. She's tired. She wants to save her friends. She's ready to give the Seeker nanites.
So, Spitfire, you are stuck in this room contemplating what to do next. You just witnessed Eight Wheeler and Zephyr fall through the floor, and you had a tiny little flashback, but the flashbacks aren't quite done yet.
Oh, okay.
You're tossed into a memory of your first days of training after being recruited to the Autobots. Standing still in an ordered line as your mentor and commander walks by and instruct each of you what the next lesson will be. And as they say, there will be moments when all seems lost. And you may stand there and ask yourself, what's the point? I'm just going to fail. And you're right. You will fail if you stand there and give up. It's at times like these you must find your most creative side. If you are stuck, check your surroundings. Nothing is useless. Everything can be a strategic tool if used the right way. If something is broken, you fix it, or you hack it, or move it out of your way in some fashion so that you may get to the next objective. Half of the war we fight out there is against our own self-doubt, which is why you may find it helpful to always have a friend by your side to help fight each other's battles, both on the field and in your brain module. Your mentor stops right in front of you and turns 90 degrees to face you. So tell me, recruit, how many battles do you plan on winning today?
As many as I can.
And it's at that you exit this memory sequence and you're back in this room. The room filled with servers. Not the waiter kind of servers, but like the computer servers, to reiterate for the fourth time now, in this giant ballroom. Roll me a perception check.
Oh no. I got a 20. It's a dirty 20.
Nice. There you go. That'll do it. As the dust begins to settle in the ballroom, you notice some of the particles seem to flow underneath one particular server, as if there's an air current pulling it towards it. I'm assuming you're gonna examine it.
Oh yeah.
Unless you don't. You can choose not to. I'm not the boss.
No, I want to. Oh no.
That 20 is going to get you the knowledge that it appears to be some sort of hidden door or trap door of some kind underneath it, and that the computer next to it may or may not activate it.
Huh. Alright, can I... She's gonna walk over and I guess examine the computer next to it to see if it needs like a sort of code to open this, or...
Right. So you go to the computer, and I'm going to send you what you see, and then I'm also going to describe it for the audience. So on this computer, it looks like it requires some sort of secret password. It looks like 2 words. So there's 5 dash marks indicating 5 letters, followed by another 5 dash marks. So a 2-word possible password.
Shoot. I'm trying to like be methodical about this.
You can roll dice if you want to take a guess, or if you want to roll another perception, you can. Just let me know what you want to do, and we can roll with it.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, do I have to actually guess the words, or am I, like, rolling to succeed?
There are hints, but I want to know what you want to do first.
I kind of want to see if any of the other servers would have any sort of text, like, displayed on them, like, right away.
Absolutely. Roll me a follow-up perception.
Oops. 10.
10, okay. So there are 13 servers in this room, and the one that has like the airflow underneath it, the text or the name of the server is blank, as if it was removed. But after investigating the other servers, you find the following text on all of them. I will go ahead and put this in the chat for you. But it looks like it is 12 of the 13 primes names written on all the servers, except for the one that you're looking at. So we have Prima, Vector Prime, and the one you're looking at is blank. And we have Solus, Micronus, Alchemist, Nexus, Onyx, Amalgamus, I probably butchered that one, Quintus, Liege Maximo, Megatronus, and then the other one just says 13th Prime.
Scrap. Oh boy. So I'm like looking at a list of some people. I see Primus is missing, but that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 letters.
Primus is also a god.
Oh well.
Yeah, Primus made the 13.
Still.
Okay.
Still.
Okay.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Damn. Why do I feel so dumb already?
No, you're fine.
I feel like I'm thinking about this way too hard.
Just think back on any certain characters that might have been mentioned in the last episode that you were in.
What if I'm a vampire?
No, it's been a while. I'm aware.
Side note, I'm like looking at the find the bot creation to see the list of other religions to see if there's any that aren't mentioned. It's like I think I saw. Hold on.
It's definitely on that list.
I was gonna say, is it Alpha Triman?
It is.
Oh, I'm so smart.
You did it.
And with that knowledge, I bash the keyboard.
Fantastic.
Just start smashing. No, calmly and collectively put it in.
So you got the correct password. You get a Rodimus star. Inside joke.
Oh, yeah.
The server draft underneath it begins to move drastically, like the dust particles move quickly. And the server itself is lifted off the ground in some sort of hover motion, revealing a tunnel that goes straight down into some sort of hidden passageway. It appears to maybe go to the next floor or two down. It's kind of dark, it's hard to tell, but there is a ladder that goes down.
Can I take a piece of rubble perhaps from the debris and damage around and just like toss it down the hole to make sure that there's nothing down there that's waiting to attack?
You absolutely can.
Thank Primus.
So you pick up a piece of rubble, let's say it's about the size of your hand, and you toss it down this hole, and you listen, and then you hear clank, indicating to you this maybe goes down about 2 floors, but no response from the tunnel itself.
Alright. I think Spitfire's gonna wait for like a minute just to make sure before finally taking a deep breath and heading down.
You head down the tunnel, and out of the other side, you find yourself in what looks like a fancy bedroom of some sorts. Taking a look around, you see these beautiful red and purple ribbons hanging from the ceiling, trinkets and dusty artifacts displayed on the shelves. And as you turn towards the door, like all 360 looking around the room, you see the letters A and T in ancient Autobot written above.
For Alpha Trion, I assume.
You would assume correct.
Is there any doors leading out of the bedroom?
Yes, so the door that has the A and T, it looks like it may lead not here.
Can I do like just a perception check to see if there's any of like the trinkets that are like noteworthy?
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
18.
So a lot of them looks like just like typical average artifacts for the most part. Like not like useful in any way. They looks like one's like a vase, one's like a rose. One looks like a hammer. A very shiny hammer, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of them just look like, again, like not very useful. Like one's a cup.
Just a cup.
Just a cup. I mean, you can take it if you want.
Maybe
I mean, you can take anything. No one's stopping you. You can take everything here.
I'm gonna take the hammer and I wanna take the cup.
Okay. So as you grab the cup, it
Maybe
has
I'm gonna get thirsty.
a little energon mixer along the way. It has the initials AT on it on the cup, just so you know.
Mhm.
So could be a
Okay.
conversation piece later on. And then the hammer you take, go ahead and roll me a wisdom.
Okay.
To see if you know whose hammer this is.
Oh my god. 16.
After close inspections, this hammer looks like some of the legends you've heard of, and you can tell right away it is the Forge of Solus Prime, a powerful hammer that it can be used as a weapon, but only a prime can unveil its true power. I will tell you the damage it does once it's first used in battle.
Okay, I'm writing it down right now.
8-wheeler. What?
Oh my god!
That's a good
And-
find.
Oh god. It's too precious to use.
Only a
Alright.
prime can unlock the abilities?
Only a prime can unveil its true powers.
Oh, unveil, okay.
But it's still I can still smash.
Yeah, you can still smash with
Okay.
it.
Then
That's
hey, you might even become a prime through the story, who knows?
is that what this is alluding to?
I don't know, I'm not the DM.
I'll never tell. You have to survive first, right?
Oh god, don't. Primus,
Anyone could
please.
die.
I'd like to live just a little longer. Okay. So, to Spitfire, I feel like entering a bedroom such as this is kind of a breach of privacy, despite it probably not being used for a long, long while. So I think she's gonna clutch that lovely hammer very closely, along with her cup, and take a peek past those doors.
I love how you're like a breach of privacy, but stealing's not against that.
Stealing's not. I need to live. If
Finders
this will help
keepers.
me live, yeah, they're not gonna use it. This
This cup is vital to living.
yeah, thirst, man. If
Okay.
they wanted it to survive or wanted it to hang up, they could have had it. But they didn't
They
take
Yeah, they
it
would
with
have
put it-
them.
taken it with them.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
would have put it in a glass case or
Yeah, if
something.
they left behind this relic. They clearly didn't want it or didn't care or were dumb and left it behind. So I'm doing the hammer a favor.
It's hammer time.
It's hammer time, baby.
So, on your way out past the doors, as soon as you touch the first door, a bunch of dust falls off it, revealing like a large data pad on the door. You know, like a mirror that's sometimes on a door, but this is on the door. And you see written in ancient Autobot, "My fears have come true. Core's constant need to acquire knowledge has taken a turn for the worse. I thought if I were to bring her some company, it would help. Sadly, it has only made things worse. She has figured out a way to access these young minds and upload their very being and use their bodies as living, moving storage centers of backup data. A lucky few keep just a fraction of what they used to be, their personalities. I have yet to figure out a way to reverse the process, although her obsession with me has led to the discovery if one is to enter my name on the keyboard on the control panel in her uploading chamber before completion, that individual retains their self-being. I am leaving this place now and taking the fortunate few I can save, although it has been my doing that has led to this outcome. May Primus forgive my sins to those I have hurt trying to save."
Oh, scrap. Oh, that's a lot to unpack.
So through these doors, you find yourself on a balcony, which shows a massive room on the other side. And in the center is a massive computer with a giant computer screen. And you see 3 slabs right in front of it. 3 figures laying on their back, connected by a cord. 8-wheeler, Zephyr, and a Baby Turbofox in the middle. On the floor next to Zephyr is a body of like some sort of wolf bot that you remember seeing called Wolfer.
She like sees the body of Wolfar, and then Zephyr next to it, like, oh, I should have known that. Primus, God Primus. But obviously, upon reading that data pad and then seeing them now, she makes that connection that like this must be what they meant. Like this must be Core's doing, and that's not good. Is there any sign of Core around or any way to get down from the balcony?
The balcony is not very high up. It looks like if you were to leap over the railing and
Yeah.
fall down, that you probably wouldn't take any damage. It's like half a floor up. And then there's
Oh,
a
okay.
giant bridge that connects from the side of the room that you are on all the way to the center.
Oh. Yeah, I want to go to the center.
So you hop down off the railing onto the beginning of the bridge, and you can hear Core's voice echoing all around the chamber.
Oh, it's you. I honestly thought you were crushed. No matter, we can change that.
No, don't.
No, don't. At that very moment, two seekers that you just now noticed are connected to a cord on the far left and right, so one on each side. And it looks like, looking both directions, there's like a mini bots connected to cords on the side of the wall. Transform and fly over on their jet modes, and then transform again, dropping right in front of you, raising up their null rays. Roll initiative.
It's just not a good day.
Good luck.
Okay.
And then for the sake of simplicity, the seekers will go at the same time.
Okay.
And it looks like you rolled
Oh
a
my
9
God.
and they rolled an 8. So you get first picks.
Thank Primus. Could you again say like that there was a cord of some kind?
Yeah, so these seekers were connected to a cord on either side of the room. They disconnected, transformed, flew over, and dropped right in front of you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna cut the cord, but never mind. I think I wanna use the hammer.
Okay.
I wanna just like, I'm assuming it's a two-hand grip, obviously.
Yes, it will be a two-hand grip. It'll be a d20 plus your strength to hit. And then if you land a hit, then I'll let you know what the damage is.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna swing for I'll go with the one on my left.
Okay. So that's a natural 1.
Hit my foot.
Welcome to my pain.
Yeah. I won't reveal the damage of the hammer, but it will fly out of your hand past the two seekers.
Oh no.
No, my bang bang, no.
With that, we're going to have the seekers go next. So the one on the left that you tried to hit, but instead the hammer flew past them and confused them, is going to attack you first. Does a 10 hit your AC?
It does not. Oh.
Okay, so they miss. They blast and it goes right by your face. The second one, however, got a 19.
Yes.
And their null ray is going to hit you square on the right arm.
Ooh, wait. May I tuck and roll as a response to being attacked, or does it have to be a different?
I think that would have to be a saved action
Okay.
that you can deploy later.
Okay.
Or if you have a special ability you can use.
Yeah. It just says, I'm like looking at it now. It says use this ability if you are being attacked.
Do you have that?
I do.
Okay, then you can.
Alright. Says roll a d20 plus athletics, which kind of sucks for me because I don't have any bonus for that. If you roll between a 1 and 10, you take full damage. Roll between 11 and 16, you take half damage. And if you roll a 17 or higher, you take no damage. I can use this ability twice a day.
Okay, you may use it.
So I got an 11. So I think I take half damage.
Okay, you take half damage of the following. So they got a 4, so you take 2. Not too bad. And then it will be your turn.
I'm assuming if I were to heal myself, that would be
a bonus action. So you can still attack if you want to. Or you can choose to do your bonus action and then attack, or attack and then do bonus. Up to you.
I am going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to heal first. which is simply 1d12. So that's 9. Oh god, I have to do math. Okay. So I think I was at 12 plus 9. Is 21 correct in my math?
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay, good. Yay. Okay, then I'm going to actually make a mad. Can I make a mad dash for the hammer?
You can, but then they would get a surprise attack on you because you
I
would be
don't want
going between them.
I don't want that. I'll take out my blasters and I'll go for the left one again. I'll give him a shout. 14.
That'll do it.
All right. I got a 6 and a 2.
So a total of 8 damage.
Correct.
Yeah, that did a lot of damage to them. How did you shoot them?
I think she's just gonna take a step back, aim for probably close to the chest area, and just hope for the best.
Yeah, so that's not quite enough to take them out, but it is enough to make them fall backwards with how much damage you did. So they're probably going to skip their next turn trying to get back up.
Huh.
So with that, we're going to go with the right Seeker's turn,
Nice.
Pray for me.
who rolled a 3 and is going to miss.
You're so close.
And so the left Seeker is going to spend its turn getting back up, and it'll be your turn again.
Alright, I think. I want to go for my hammer, but I think I'm just gonna have to leave it be for now. I think I'm going to probably just rush up to the left Seeker on the ground and just take out a dagger and just end it real quick.
All right, let's see it happen.
Please. 9.
Unfortunately, that's not going to do it. So you rush them with a dagger, and they're just able to roll out of the way of your attack.
Crap.
So with that, we're going to have them go next. And a 15.
Ooh, that hits.
So they're going to roll out of the way from your dagger attack and then pull up their null raise to attack, unless you have an action you would like to do.
I will not, though. I will pass this time.
Okay. So 3 damage from a null ray attack on your back.
Ow.
And then the one on the right is going to try to come at you. This time, instead of using a null ray, since you're closer, it's going to try to punch you.
Good.
Natural 20.
Oh god. Oh
Ooh.
no.
No.
Ah!
Would you like to...
Yeah, hey,
Okay.
I'd like to
Okay.
like the tuck and roll.
Okay. You may roll
Oh.
for tuck and roll.
I'm looking at it. Hold on.
Panic.
I got 2.
Oh no. Oh no.
So that just means I take full damage, which is awful.
Yeah. So this is going to do double damage since it's a natural 20.
Oh no.
For 6.
Okay, I'm alive. Although I'm not looking too
Nice.
good here.
So it's going to be your turn after taking a blunt punch.
Owie, can I hold on? What? I'm like, I'm trying not to panic. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna heal again because I can use it twice a day. So this is the last time I can heal.
Probably a safe bet.
Yes. Okay. Well, not great, but I'll take it. I healed for 3. It brings me to 9. Neither here nor there. And then I think I'm going to try once more with my daggers and take down the one on the left, or that was on the left. I think it's behind me now.
Yep, you're right.
19.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Primus be with me. All right, time to go night.
Time to go night-night. How are you
Time to
gonna...
go night.
What's your plan of action? Because this is gonna do it.
I kind of want to like kick out his like feet from under him and just the moment he hits the ground, just stab.
So you do a leg sweep. They fall down and you just do a bunch of stabs.
Night.
Night-night. Well, at the same time,
Night-night.
say night-night.
Where's that gif of Iron Man punching Hulk to go to sleep?
Go sleep.
Go to sleep.
So they are out. They are done. They are KO'd. The one on the right is gonna go next. The one that did the super smash. And they're actually gonna try to punch you again because they got confident the last time. For 5, they're gonna miss. Go ahead.
So wing and a miss.
Yep.
So I was gonna say I'm gonna punch him back, but I feel like that's probably not a good idea. I am just gonna start slashing.
Okay.
Just coming for them with my daggers, plural, excuse me. Dirty 20.
Absolutely.
Just go to bed. I'm tired. An 8.
So you stab them multiple times. They drop to their knees, but they're not quite out yet. But they are a little dazed from that attack. So I'm gonna roll a Constitution check to see if they are still with us mentally. They are still with us mentally.
No.
So they're gonna try to attack you again with their fists for an 11.
I take a step back and they miss.
Okay.
Oh, okay, bud.
So they're swinging wildly like a toddler would if you put your hand on them to like put them out of
Oh
range.
my god. Just come on.
it's your go.
This is undignified. I'm gonna do the responsible adult thing and punch them in the face.
Perfect.
Because it's melee, do I still add the strength
Correct.
modifier? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to have the most glorious punch.
You got a natural 20.
I crack my knuckles.
Alright, you describe this scene. You're gonna tell us how this goes down.
Yeah. She cracks her knuckles. She's tired. She wants to save her friends. She's ready to give the Seeker nanites. And ready to bring the thunder. I feel like she just like lets go of their head. They're on their knees, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, too bad I can't like Spartan kick them off the edge somewhere. I think she just reels back. I'm sorry, but you brought this upon yourself. It's a 4, so that's an 8.
So that's a lot of damage. They only needed 2 more. That punch, you thought you were gonna do just enough, but really what this does, you don't know your own strength, as we know from past episodes. They actually go flying off the bridge and fall, and you never hear from them again.
Nice.
Spitfire watches them fall, and then kisses her fist, puts it to the sky. That one's for you, Primus. And then she goes and picks up her hammer.
Yeah, when you pick up your hammer, you hear a core echoing through the chamber.
I seem to have underestimated you. I won't make that mistake a third time.
No, please do.
As you say, no, please do. A massive claw erupts from behind you on the bridge, destroying its connection to what seemed to be another entryway. Something pulls themselves up onto the bridge. Their eyes glow red, and towering over you as they stand up to their full height after climbing onto this bridge is a Omega Sentinel 60 feet in the sky, which each step shaking the whole bridge.
Oh, come on, man.
You can do it.
I could just see her just shaking the hammer like, come on, do something.
After a split second has passed, you hear some crashing noises in the distance as if something is smashing through the ceiling, like through the floors above you. It hasn't entered this room yet, but looks like it's smashing through several layers, as if it didn't take the elevator down.
But it's coming down.
Correct.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Can I?
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I have a thought. Can I use invisibility?
Do you have invisibility?
I do.
You certainly can.
It just says, you can use this ability for up to 5 minutes or 3 turns a day, and I can use this ability 2 times a day.
Okay.
So I'm invisible for 5 minutes.
Turns only really apply if there's combat going on, so it'll be 5 minutes.
Okay.
I have not declared combat, so you're good.
I just don't want to be perceived at this moment in time.
Echoing
Sorry.
through the chamber, corresponds
What is that?
as if referring to the new noise making itself apparent. And then through the ceiling rips open a massive ball-like shape of metal, smashing through into this room, landing to the right of you now because you're facing back towards the Sentinel because you saw it, and into the abyss below, and it shakes the whole cavern, or the whole room, the chamber.
Oh, my Primus.
You hear, you can see somewhat of the daylight shining through the hole that's now in the ceiling, and then you hear a transformation noise come next, as a massive creature also pulls himself out of this abyss and stands their true height, not even on the bridge. And you can see what looks like a giant, almost ape-like metal being with 2 massive holes.
No. Oh no.
Good luck.
Towering almost 80 feet, its metal glows hot from the atmosphere and from ripping through layers of metal rooms and layers. Its face glows red as its 4 optics focus on the sentinel that's now towards the back of the room, or where it was, where we said, right?
Yeah.
Its chest finishes shifting into place, revealing a single line of blades down the center that begin to rotate like a saw. Each arm has sharp claws with no signs of ranged weapons attached to them, although the back of the creature begins to make a powering up sound, and a massive cannon begins to appear and starts to glow purple with energy. The cannon itself doesn't quite like set on its shoulders, it's more like on its shoulder blades, if that makes sense.
It does.
Okay.
I know what this is.
And not missing a beat, it roars and lunges at the sentinel, beginning combat with the other large bot. You hear some wire spark from the ceiling as some more debris continues to fall. One piece actually falls and hits the monitor of core, and it releases some sort of console or keyboard from its control panel next to those 3 slabs where your teammates are laying. What do you do?
Book it over there. If I can get them out, the quicker the better.
Okay, so you arrive to the center of the room. There's 3 slabs, 8-wheeler, Zephyr, and Turbofox in the middle, all hooked up with a cord to this massive computer.
A lot of panic, first and foremost. Looking up to the sky. Primus, I don't know if you're listening to me, but please help. Amen. Please let me live another day. And then I would check the console or the screen of the console to see if there's anything that's still visible on it. If there's any sort of code to put in once more.
You see the same code as you saw in the ballroom above. There's 5 dashes followed by a space and another 5 dashes.
Is it silly to think it's Alpha Trion again?
Only time will tell, or actions in this case.
I was about to say, what does that mean? But yeah, as a first gut instinct, it would be to just try that again.
Okay.
To just put in Alpha Trion.
You put in Alpha Trion, and on the screen you see their names. You see 8-wheeler, and it said 25% complete, and then it shrinks all the way back to 0. 8-wheeler, roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Come on, Himbo!
70.
So you're jolted back into your physical body, and you're having a hard time distinguishing what is real and what is fake at the moment. But you do know that you have lived all the memories of all the different times you had to repeat the last couple ones now collide into one moment of self-awareness here. Roll me another D100.
Okay. When I wake up, I just go, what's going on? 19?
You actually went through the simulation of everything from the previous episode 190 times.
Ooh,
Oh,
rough.
yeah, I'd say.
For Zephyr and the Turbofox, the cord just disconnects, but they're still not moving.
Uh-oh, panic.
I'm looking around, and since I've done the memory 190 times, trying to find for ground chop.
They are nowhere in this room.
Spitfire kind of snaps her fingers in front of 8-wheeler's face, come on, bud, I need you here. You gotta come back to me.
8-wheeler, as you're having these fingers snap in front of your face, you are also witnessing 2 almost Titan-sized creatures battle it out on the other side of the room. One that looks very familiar to the one that you saw on Antilla.
I look at Spitfire as she's snapping, and I try to focus, and I'm like, I'm here. What's going? Okay, what's going on here?
Yeah, we have a problem, like a big problem, and 2 of them.
Okay, so we gotta get out of here. What happened to Core?
I don't know if one of them just ended up smashing into them. It a being, the planet. But I don't think Zephyr and the Turbofox. They're not waking up, but they're disconnected.
They might have had their memories be at higher process of uploading, so they might be still recuperating from it. I try to look around and see if I can find the ship that I saw on my memories. Hopefully it's still there.
Roll me a perception.
That's a 2. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So with this,
Yeah.
the natural one, you're still having a hard time figuring out what's real and what's not real. You actually end up seeing multiple of the Blue Jay ships all around you, as if it's like on each landing pad around the center.
Okay. So I'll carry the Turbofox and Zephyr, and we'll go to the Blue Jay right there. And I point to my right, up above us.
Is there actually a ship there?
Fire. You're more oriented, so I won't have you roll.
Okay.
There's not a ship to where he is, but the thought of the ship makes you do look around, and you do see the Blue Jay. It is slightly lower than the bridge, which indicates why you didn't see it earlier when you first entered, but it is down here as if it was brought down here at some point.
Rude. Is there? Well, first off, Spitfire like politely is like, no, the ship's not there, bud. We gotta go down a little bit first.
You grab his hand and point in the actual direction.
Yeah, and it changed where he's pointing. Like it's actually here. But it's okay. We just have to get down.
Sorry, I guess the uploading process messed up with my memory cortex.
That's okay. As long as we get out of here, I don't care.
Agreed.
In echoing throughout the chamber, you hear Kor's voice, and the screen itself kind of flickers as if it's damaged somewhat, and you can kind of tell through the voice that maybe it's been somewhat damaged.
No, wait. What are you doing?
Leaving.
Yeah, she said.
You can't leave.
Yes, I can. I can leave. We can leave together.
I haven't finished uploading everyone yet.
You never will.
You don't need it.
Why are my controls not working?
It's time to say goodnight.
You gotta go night.
What does that mean?
You gotta go to sleep.
Yep, we're unplugging you.
And then when you wake up, everything will be hunky dory.
Wake up. I don't understand your statements.
Gonna go into an endless sleep by unplugging you. Goodbye. Let's get out of here.
Start booking it.
Okay,
Like, oh my god, get me out.
so you're carrying Zephyr and Turbofox on your shoulders.
I'll put the turbo on my. I'll put the turbo in the bucket that I got, and then I'll carry Surfer.
So you would have to transform the Turbofox, which would be against
do
their
I?
will
Oh.
since they're unconscious. Yeah,
Well,
so
never
that
mind.
they could
There.
fit. So
Do you want to take Turbofox?
Sure, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. I mean, if it's easier and help us get out, again, I don't really care.
You take turbo. I'll take Zephyr.
both of you roll me in athletics to get to the ship.
To 9.
Okay.
17.
So 8-wheeler, you're carrying
Yep.
Zephyr, right? You accidentally drop him the first time, but it looks like he doesn't even notice because he's still not moving and he still
You
doesn't
hear a
wake up.
thud.
So you pick him up and you're like, no one saw that, no one saw that. And you just kind of pick him up.
We will never
Will
mention this
not.
to him.
You actually leave a pretty good dent
Oh.
on his head.
We'll say it was cool.
We can fix it. Yeah, we'll say it makes him
Yeah.
look cool and manly.
Battle scar.
And you make it down, you find a fire escape and you slide down it and you make it into the Blue Jay.
My sweet baby.
And as you're inside the Blue Jay, some more of the ceiling's fallen apart, and a lot of the walls are now being torn apart from these two titans fighting it out inside of this chamber.
Better get out of here.
Come on, we're so close.
You pilot the ship. I'll put them in a safe place.
All right. He hands Turbofox back to 8-wheeler and rushes to pilot this bad boy out of here.
So you make it into the pilot's room, and there is a makeshift booster seat in the chair.
Oh my god. I promise I forgot about this.
Just break it.
Yeah, she can't get off the seat.
So you yank this poorly put together booster seat, piece of cake, and you sit down and you begin the sequence. Roll me a D100.
She's done piloting before, but she's only got the pretty basic training done, and as a mechanic it does help her at least get some stuff sorted out, at least in her brain. I got a 40. But she's just getting everything set as it needs to be, hopefully getting the trajectory out of here right so that she doesn't just fly into one of the Titans or any other sort of rubble on her way out.
So you know what you're doing. You know what the plan is. You see the only exit is the one that the newest Titan that entered this field left a hole in the ceiling, and you plan on using that as the exit route. However, You do hit some walls on the way out, and your ship is going to take some damage.
Oh no.
Hey, baby. No, she's brand new. She just got clean.
Your ship, by the way, has 80 health, just so you know.
All right, let me write that down.
It takes 7 points of damage.
I thought you were gonna say 70, and I'm like, oh no.
The Blue Jay has 80 points of health and takes 7 points of damage, which is not bad.
Not bad at all.
No. Whew.
And you actually leave the atmosphere of Core.
Oh god. She like slumps in her seat.
Roll me a perception check.
I got a natural 20. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's dirty 20.
30 20.
21 though.
All right, make it out of the atmosphere. You're in space, in the clear. In your rear camera, you see behind you the planet getting farther and farther in the distance. And out of the same location on the planet, you see a giant, massive meteor shoot out of it. And it kind of follows you, but it trails off just a little bit, so it's not catching up, if that makes sense.
Oh, Primus, come on. No.
Meteor came from the planet?
Yeah.
It shot out a baby.
I'm having Tripticon flashes.
And then 8-wheeler, what are you doing? You're setting them up
Yeah,
somewhere? You setting them in the charge slab?
Yeah, I can. I'm just gonna put them kind of like in their rooms so them rest. But
Go ahead and roll me a... Yeah, I'm going to make you roll lots
Oh,
of
no.
things today. You didn't know that, did you?
not me.
I want you
My big boy.
to roll me a constitution check for both. And then tell me which one is the first roll and which one's the second roll.
Okay, I'm gonna say it before I roll it. First one, Zephyr. That's a 14.
So yeah, you gently set him down and you plug him into his recharge slab and everything's good.
Drops the baby.
Don't drop the baby. And second one, Turbofox. That's a 6.
You're gonna hate me. You're setting down the Turbofox and you notice something's off.
It's much worse than dropping the baby.
So you set the Turbofox down okay, like you don't drop the baby, you connect it to the recharge slab, but you notice its hind legs are extra limp compared to the rest of its body.
Oh, I should have never taken this Turbofox.
Oh my god.
I'm not an animal expert.
Horrible parents.
Before we end this, what would you like to do before we conclude?
Kind of want to go the recreational kind of family room, I guess, in the ship if there's one. Usually, kind of like in space travel movies or series, they usually have like the kitchen area and they have like some place. So I don't know if that's the same here in the Blue Jay or is there a different one? But I kind of want to go there
Yeah,
and just kind of, I guess, decompress if I can.
absolutely. Spitfire, would you like to join him or do you want to do your own thing?
I think at first I'm just gonna sit in the pilot seat and just make sure everything's okay. And that the ship's not gonna spontaneously explode or anything, or that nothing's getting close to us. And then when her panic and anxiety has calmed, then go join 8-wheeler and just take a break.
Okay, you go and join 8-wheeler.
We did it, man.
We did it. That was not the pit stop I thought we were making.
No, not at all. Now we're gonna need another pit stop for our pit stop.
We really need a place to lay low.
Need a vacation.
Tune in next time.
For the beach episode.
Is everything good between us? I understand if you hate me.
It's not that I hate you, but I gotta say, it's not necessarily easy to trust you either. We're gonna have to really do some talking.
Down for that.
Lord Megatron, Crossboom has betrayed us and destroyed Shockwave's lab. Permission to pursue.
Permission granted, but bring me his spark so that I may crush it with my bare hands.
As you command.